For the first chorus, the band drops it down. We got lots of space, so I'll start out with some nice chimey 6/9 type chords that think using my fingers. You know, what we're aiming for, because we've got such openness in the track, is to use that space to really bring out the details, you know, so you can hear I like to hear all the windings on the string, is what I would say, you know, but you can really hear the stuff and let the track simmer, let your playing simmer and sizzle, you know. So just let the chords sit for a second, and then, you know, I've got the guitar up and I'm playing really soft, so you have to be accurate and you know, almost not picking, you know, so you get that kind of fret sound, that sizzly sound. So all these are like, I'm basically playing for the tone in a way. That's my focus at this point in the track, is to try and bring out all the different colors you can out of the guitar. And we've got some bending, I'm getting around the neck, but trying to do that in a fluid way, you know. You don't want to be just jumping up and down across the neck. It's try and flow to all the different colors that are available in the neck of the guitar. As we move into the second chorus, we're aiming to start building the solo now, you know, putting a little bit more pace on it. Maybe bringing in some different phrasing in between those long bend notes. I kind of go for it's a thing I've been trying to play right for like 20 years, and sometimes I'm almost there. This thing I got from, or the idea is like out of how Stevie Ray Vaughan would play on songs like Tin Pan Alley, where he does this kind of fluttery type that kind of thing. It's it would flow so amazingly when he did it, and I think he pretty much got it from like Kenny Burrell, who would, you know, it's kind of coming from jazz once upon a time, but then you put it on a Strat and bend the strings as well, and you get like another effect. But I love that stuff, and one day hopefully I'll be able to do it as well as Stevie did. But I try and get it in there anyway. So that's a big part of the build of this particular chorus, is we're starting to add momentum like that, and then start working it up the neck, so that by the time we come around to the 5 chord and the turnaround, we're, you know, a repetitive motif that, especially on a slow blues, you know, you want to, don't be afraid to repeat lines so that you can really build something with it. You know, repetition is a very useful tool in the blues, and then just slight variations between the lines, and it really helps you build the momentum of the track. So as we head towards the third chorus, we're setting ourselves up for the next chorus. The third and final chorus that I play on the slow blues, I've worked my way up to the high C, and then going for some, it's kind of somewhere between Albert King type bends, but I'm playing them on the G string rather than, you know, maybe the bending has a different effect when you play it on the G. So I go for it there. It's kind of like Jimi Hendrix would do when he played blues. He'd take those when he played this long, slow Voodoo Child or Hear My Train A-Comin' or that kind of thing. He'd do the Albert King kind of lines, but on the G. So I'm doing that up there, and then, you know, you want to milk them as much as possible, basically, and get as much out of the bends and let them, you know, get those in-between notes. That's that Albert King stuff. So that we're just building the tension. It's all about stacking the tension on top of the track so that you're reaching this this peak, this climax to the solo. As I wrap up this final chorus, still trying to build excitement and tension to the point where it finally all sort of snowballs into this flurried kind of lick. What was it? Something along those lines. That it's the tension finally getting back to that C root note back down here, and so that's the path we've been trying to follow all the way through the solo for it all to tumble down and the tension is released. That's essentially what's going on with that there. As you can see, there's a lot going on in those three choruses of the slow blues. One of the reasons I love to play them, and most of it is not really just about the notes. What's going on is a lot of the details in the little tonal choices, the phrasing, and the application of ideas, and not just the notes. So check out the tab; it's there. But I would say the most important thing for playing great slow blues is listening to the details of how it's played rather than just the notes and where you put your fingers. That's really the way to play them great. And you are what you listen to. So listen to all the great masters of blues right back from the start, and that will give you playing a lot of depth and help build your vocabulary. So the vocabulary, I should say it properly. Check out, listen to as much as you can of great blues, and that's going to inform these details.